Good morning, brothers and sisters, and my extended family members as well. My testimony, I had to review it about 5 times because it's quite long, so I'm compressing it. Maybe after some time, I might give an extended version of it. Basically, my Christian life took a turn for the better on the campus of KNUST in my second year. And that saw me joining the music ministry to use some of the gifts God had blessed me with at that time. After school, I got a job as a banker and decided to get married. And that is when things turned round for the worst for me. Marriage came with all kinds of toils and trials. The worst of them that broke me was the loss of my second son in a row. We lost 2 sons in a space of 2 years. One at the Tema General Hospital and one at Kolebu Teaching Hospital. And at that time when this was happening, my eldest daughter was on admission at the Rafa Medical Center at the same time. And we had to have some time go and see her before leaving to Kolebu at dawn in the morning, coming back late in the evening. It wasn't easy. Around that same time too, I was writing my exams for my master's degree. It was tough. The events unfortunately led me in losing faith in God after being a Christian for a while, because I didn't understand how come I go through all of these challenges. I prayed in all the services I rendered in church. These things keep happening to me one after the other. I totally lost faith. I avoided church for close to 2 years. Until one night, I don't know what happened, but I just woke up and I was just playing back the memories of the events in the past. And I was thinking through everything, every detail. And I realized that even though I was going through those trial times, I scored some wins. I passed my exams with flying colors, which was almost impossible for anybody going through that challenge. My daughter, who was in school at that time, was the top of her class, which was one of the prayers I prayed on her before she got born. And she's doing very well. She's now in the university first year now. She's one of my #1 prides. Then the day I came home with my wife, trying to console her, my sister-in-law said something to me. And that kept ringing in my mind over the years. All she told me was that I shouldn't be despaired. It is a test God is taking us through to see how faithful we are with Him. And I noticed that all the things I was going through, they actually came through just for me to strengthen myself, to hold my strength in the faith. All this happened, and then I decided going back to church again, but holding on to that little hope of faith, I tried building things back. Then again, in the year 2018, after 10 years of working in the bank, I finally got the post of a head of department. And I knew, okay, things were going to turn around for me. A very, very encouraging post. 2 days after being in that position, through political decisions, the bank was shut down and were consolidated. My position was dropped 3 times down. I did not lose hope. I kept encouraging myself because I knew very well. And just to mention that before we got married, all of these things were prophesied onto my life, of going through these things. We prayed, thinking that, okay, you prayed and you've cancelled it. But it is not just to cancel it. There's things that God had planned to tune you into what He wants you to do. We went through all of that. I keep encouraging myself. Things are looking better now, because I can tell you for a fact, even though I've been brought down to that low level, just last year, Bank of Ghana was deciding to come up with a new payment system. And somebody in there who I do not know came up with my name, and I was contacted to be part of the panel members to decide on this. That was last year. And this is going to take effect in 2 months' time. So as I said, I kept I'm keeping up the faith, knowing very well those prophecies that came up told me I will go down, but God is going to lift me up. And I can tell you for a fact, I am ready for that blessing. And if that blessing comes through, as my family, I will surely share that with you, because we are one. And indeed, let me say here that his banner over us, indeed, is love. Amen. Thank you.